How do you feel with younger people playing the sport of airsoft?
Shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. I mean, like any sport, you get a multitude of ages and that sort of playing it, so even though it seems to be mostly dominated by middle-aged men, you can really appreciate the fact you need to get some young blood into the sport.
How do you also feel about people of the opposite gender playing sport?
Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Again, it shouldn't be a man's only sport. Anything can be done by pretty much anyone, apart from, you know, going into the opposite sex's toilets and stuff like that.
You wouldn't mind that.
I couldn't resist it, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, just like any other sport, it should be pretty much played by anyone, any age, any gender. Shouldn't really be blocked out for who you are.
Do you believe that the law makes it simple for people to play the sport of airsoft?
I believe it can be heavily misconcepted, so the law can sort of detract from that, and it can sort of make it somewhat unapproachable with that level of defence and things like that. People can be a little bit sidetracked and almost intimidated to say it's not going to be the easiest thing to jump in and play. However, I believe that a lot of that is misconception through the internet, so when talking to the right people from the right places with the right knowledge, you can actually have that completely debunked.
How do you feel that the sport of airsoft has affected you as a person?
Ooh, that's actually a really good question. I really don't know how to answer that. From a player's point of view, for me, it's another hobby. It's a good sort of way to pass time and have fun with your mates sort of thing whenever they get out to do it.
Because you've done all three. You've done player, marshalling and working.
From a work perspective, it is an interesting industry to work in. You learn a lot throughout the time. Obviously, everything chops and changes constantly. It's a sort of a flowing sort of industry which constantly wants to update and change with play styles, stuff that's in fashion, so to speak, stuff that's the new Gucci, stuff like that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much been a hell of an insight for me.